Hello, lovely people. Welcome again to the Love Me channel. Thank you for taking the time to invest in yourself. In this video, we're going to talk about ways to love yourself using guidance from Oprah Winfrey. If I could choose only one person in the whole world to give me spine-tingling, goosebump-inducing, aha-gasping, life-affirming advice, that person would be Oprah Winfrey. Oprah has achieved astronomical heights of success, all through the sheer grit and strength of believing in herself. If Oprah's story isn't the perfect example of the power of the mind, I'm not sure what is. Although Oprah Winfrey has a lifetime of wisdom to impart on the world, we've condensed our 12 favorite Oprah inspirational quotes that'll take your self-love to heights high enough to shatter any glass ceiling, self-imposed or otherwise. Number 12. There are no mistakes. You have a supreme destiny. Your job is to feel that, to hear that, to know that. And sometimes when you're not listening, you get taken off track. But it's all leading to the same path. There are no wrong paths. There's no such thing as failure, really. Because failure is just that thing trying to move you in another direction. Look, life is messy, and we've all had moments where we've thought, this isn't where I'm supposed to be. If anyone knows about challenges and obstacles, it's Oprah. Knowing that every path leads to the same place is a powerful affirmation to keep in mind when the going gets tough. Number 11. Focus on what you have to be grateful for. If you can learn to focus on what you have, you can always see that the universe is abundant and you will have more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you'll never have enough. Gratitude is one of the best self-love tips out there. Listing a handful of things you're grateful for every day may seem like a simple task, but don't underestimate its power. Your perspective on life will begin to focus on everything you have, as opposed to everything you don't. And that's certainly a more rose-tinted outlook, right? Number 10. Taking responsibility for your life. Only you have the responsibility to move your life forward. The sooner you get that, the sooner your life gets into gear. It doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter your circumstances. What matters is this moment and what you're willing to do right now. There are few success stories more impressive than Oprah's. From her humble beginnings in a poor household in Mississippi, with less than favorable conditions, to becoming a world-renowned media mogul, philanthropist, and self-made billionaire. Her life story is a testament to the fact that no circumstance can determine your fate. Number 9. Believe in yourself. You are where you are in your life based on what you believe. If you're always looking at the shadows, subconsciously telling yourself you're not good enough, not worthy enough, not smart enough, you're not enough, you end up acting out of that belief system and not of what you want to be the truest for yourself. We've all played reruns of that pesky voice inside our minds telling us we're not enough. It's up to us to believe it or create a new narrative. Oprah is the living, breathing example of what happens when you change that belief. After all, if you can choose to believe in anything, why not choose to believe in yourself? Number 8. Change your inner dialogue. To that end, it's important to learn to tweak what you're saying about yourself, too. We all have some degree of negative self-talk, much of which happens without our awareness. That's why it's so important to practice becoming aware of when you are internally beating yourself up and tell yourself to stop. One way to do this? Turn the negative talk, like calling yourself stupid, into something more positive. Changing the way you talk to yourself is a big part of increasing self-esteem and ultimately self-love. Number 7. Meditate daily. I offer myself to something greater than myself. If it's for 1 minute, 20 seconds, or 10 minutes, I at least stop in that space in my house every morning to express to this greater energy field than I. This self-love tip from Oprah is one of our favorites. Nowadays it seems we all have a million places to be or things to do at once. Tuning into inner peace, however, doesn't need to look like chanting from a mountaintop in the Himalayas, but dedicating a few minutes of your day to slow down and connect with yourself or a higher power is self-love 101. Number 6. Take care of yourself. You can't give what you don't have. You have to keep your own self full. Keep your cup full. Say it louder for those in the back. Although it's tempting to embody Superman or Superwoman energy and do everything for everyone at all times, you'll risk hitting burnout town sooner than you think. Take some time to develop a self-care practice. It's way easier to help others when our own cup is overflowing. It's a win-win situation. Number 5. Go within and connect. When you're tuned in and charged into that, whenever you feel empty, you go inside yourself and you connect to the source, and you know that all things are possible. In a modern world full of distractions, it's so easy to forget about ourselves. Whether it's the to-do list as long as our arm or the rabbit holes of social media, don't let your own inner voice get lost. Although Oprah calls it source, you can define this in whichever way you want. Number 4. Keep affirming notes around. We tend to be hardest on ourselves, which is why it's so important to show yourself more compassion. One easy trick to do this: grab a stack of sticky notes and write 10 to 15 positive skills or traits about yourself. If you have trouble thinking of something, you can also ask family members and friends to describe you. Then place each note around your home, on the bathroom mirror, next to your lamp, on the cabinet, on the fridge, etc., to serve as daily reminders of just how awesome you are. Number 3. Be the master of your life. You are the captain of your soul. You are responsible for the choices you make in your life. I'm living the dream. I'm not living the dream because I'm special. I'm living the dream because I was obedient to the call of the dream. So what is the dream for you? Don't just listen to Oprah, listen to your calling. Respond, and then do whatever you need to do to make that dream happen. Number 2. Keep your vibration high. We're all energy fields. Keep your energy level high. For me, it's eating as healthy as possible, some form of silence or prayer or meditation in the morning, and exercise. It's keeping yourself whole and connected and knowing only positive energy brings positive energy. We are what we attract. So eat your vegetables, slow down sometimes, and fill your mind with positive things. By keeping your vibration high, nothing but good things can start coming your way. Number 1. It begins and ends with you. The biggest choices begin and end with you. Your internal big questions. Who I want to be in the world. My relationship to source energy, to all that is God. Your experience with all that is life, divine and universal. Drop the mic, Oprah style, right? I don't know about you, but Oprah's unwavering faith, belief, and motivation, even in challenging times, makes me want to plaster posters on every corner of my house saying, "You can do it," every time I hear her talk. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember, you are love and you are loved. Please subscribe to keep updated on new videos. Feel free to ask any questions below in the comments.